Hello, tax, accounting, and bookkeeping professionals. Here we are. We are launching catsimba.com. Catsimba is basically a categorization engine that our team has put together in order to categorize transactions and prepare your Schedule C statements that you can simply take from this Catsimba and put them into your tax software. So it makes your job simple and easy and fast. So I'm just going to give you a very quick, fast overview of catsimba.com today. And as you see, it is basically a cash-based bookkeeping system. And this is specifically being created and made for bookkeepers, accountants, tax professionals serving small business clients and customers. And they would be given special value pricing in order for them to serve their clients and customers. So how would this typically work? So let's look at the logged in view over here. Once you log into catsimba.com, you would have a dashboard style in front of you. You'll be asked to browse for files, select and choose the file that you want. If you want to select just one single file, you click on this. If you want to select multiple files all in one go, you could choose and select a folder. If you had the files in Google Drive, you could select them from Google Drive. We may also have other options like Microsoft 365 or OneDrive or any other drive for that matter. So all those integrations would show up on this place. And if you already have the statements converted, you could reload them back here. So for an easy understanding, we could simply go in into browse and look up the files and upload them here. You could also create folders. So you could create folders for each client separately, or however, even a single client can have separate folders for various things. One example could be a folder for each year could be separated. So here we have a fictitious customer, John, and his bank one statement is here. John's second bank statement could be here. So we're going to play with this and see if we go in and if we click on the open thing, what happens. So the statement shows up and we are ready to start the categorization process. As you notice, this pop-up shows, it gives you an indicator that you need to look at something on the right, and on the right this thing is prompting you that there is something hidden here that you need to click and open, right? So we believe that this would be most economical in space and be able to give you enough of hint how to open up the categorization menu. So if we click on this categorization menu, that's where the rules come in place. Here we have the manual way to categorize. We could use a library, and if there's a library, we could use those. Let's go to the simple and manual way. You could say rule 1, and it says when description contains, and for example, you're looking for something like Walmart, right? So it says, so we come in and select Walmart, and we come in and paste it here. If we paste here Walmart, you notice in my previous visit I've already added Walmart, but if there was no Walmart, I would come in here, click and paste Walmart, and then press enter. Okay, so remember, it's important to click or press enter over here in order for the system to take this. As soon as you press enter, this tag enter or the search criteria shows up over here. And then if that's what you're looking for, and you want to say that as soon as it finds the keyword which is Walmart in the description column, which is this column, what should it do? It should label that as a category. So it wants to know what category or what column name you want to give it, and so which column you want to. So if there's an existing column, you could use this, but if you want to add a new column, you would select here. In our case, we already gone with this category 2, and we want to categorize this as groceries. Okay, So as simple as it is, this is how you go in. If you wanted to add a second rule, then you could simply add another rule by clicking here. But in our case, we don't need the second rule, and simply we want to add this rule to the library. This checkbox is already selected, and it's going to give it the name to the library, the name that you want to pick and choose for the library that's being now created, and how you want to handle the override. So what happens is, when it's going to categorize this as grocery, everywhere it finds the keyword Walmart, it's going to go in and categorize this as grocery. So how do you want to handle on this column if there is a word or category already written here in this column? What do you want to do? So you have three choices. You could skip that, you could overwrite, or you could add a new column. So that's how typically it works. Let's say we can say overwrite. So if we say overwrite, then automatically when we run categorize, so you notice here it was previously categorized as wire. That was just a fictitious dummy experimental example, but now we're expecting to categorize it to groceries. So let's see, if we click on overwrite and then say go ahead and run categorize, what happens. So it goes in, categorizes, and notice here the word wire has disappeared, and now the new keyword, new category has now been added because it has been overwritten. Why? Because we chose to overwrite. So three choices were: you could skip the column altogether if there was a value in that column already. You could overwrite the way we chose to do that, or you can add a new column. So if a new column is added, automatically it would insert the value into the new column. So that's how it is. I hope you like this so far, and as we proceed, we will provide more videos in this, and remember to subscribe to our newsletter and connect with us to discuss more things.